Probably one word that would sum up Jackson is perseverance. Never complaining, never backing down, never quitting, showing up to practice every day with a great attitude, doing his best, building into other guys. He's modeled what it means to be a team player, especially when it's hard and difficult, not just when things are going his way. And he'll take ownership for those things. I really appreciated that because Jackson's somebody I care about, and as a coach, it's never easy to tell a player he's not going to get a certain amount of minutes or he's not going to get the role that he wanted. That's probably one of the hardest things as a coach to do, but to have someone, not necessarily agree with you, but still show up and be a team player and lead because he's a captain. In the midst of that, speaks volumes to him just as a man and as a character. And I think those experiences are going to serve him really, really well down the line.
Being servant-hearted is something that is not necessarily as natural to me as it might be for some others. And so, yeah, just putting others ahead of myself, being a captain has really sort of made me focus on that and not seeing myself as above the rest of my teammates, but rather how can I serve them and how can I make them better players and hopefully a better team out of that. Pretty quickly you realize that, you're valued, and, I had a place as a leader. Faith-wise, my classes were super important for that. Getting different insight from different profs, different perspectives, and people challenging me to sort of hammer out what I believe was super huge for me. I love learning, whether it's basketball, school, anything. I just want to soak it all in.
Jackson's probably one of the more disciplined student athletes I've had over the last 5 years. His faith is at the core of who he is. He's constantly wanting to grow in his faith in Jesus and trusting him every day. Being more than willing to talk about his faith with teammates, classmates, dorm mates. It's evident to everybody who knows Jackson that that's who he is. He's a follower of Jesus, and he's trying to play this game to the best of his ability and honor him in everything he does. And I'm excited to see how that impact, that biblical worldview that focus on his faith, will impact his roles in the future. This year he's been rewarded with a bigger role in the team. He's one of our strongest defensive players. I count on him to guard the other team's best players quite often, and I've never heard complaining or griping from him. He comes to work every day and is always wanting to improve, whether it's in the classroom, as a player, as a teammate, and as a leader. He has leadership qualities, and I'm excited to see what path he takes these next few years because he's always curious, he's always wanting to grow, and he's always looking to influence others.
Probably favorite memory just over the past 2 years is getting to play with my brother Brendan. I got to play with my older brother in high school, but being 2 years apart, never got to play with him, and so there's been a lot of battles on the blacktop over the years, and finally getting to play on the same team is pretty special. I'd like to first thank Coach Shane. You've built into me as a man on and off the court, and I can't thank you enough for that. Secondly, I'd like to thank assistant coaches that I've had over the years, so Anthony, Justin, Damon. The basketball knowledge that you guys have brought to our team and have taught me individually, it's just priceless, and I can't thank you guys enough for the time that you've put in. My teammates, you guys are the best. I'm gonna miss you guys a lot, but I'll always remember and cherish the times that we've spent together, times we competed together, laughed together, just live life together. Lastly, I just want to thank my parents just for instilling in me from a young age just the importance of being obedient to the gospel and having a relationship with Jesus Christ, that matters infinitely more than basketball. So I'll just be forever grateful for your guys' influence in my life.
Jackson, the first thing I want to say to you is I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the growth that you've had in these last 4 years. I'm proud of the man you're becoming, both on and off the court. It's been a privilege and an honor to play a small role in that. Again, I've said it before, but I'm excited to see where God's going to lead you these next few years. Just like these last 4 years, it's never going to be a smooth sailing. There's going to be challenges and bumps along the way, and just encourage you to keep your eyes on Him. Always talk to Him, always trust Him, regardless of your circumstances. I look forward to seeing you in the future and the impact and the values that you're imparting on your community and family members and the people you lead.